Today on Cody Collects. Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cody Vondell and I appreciate you being here with me. On today's video, we're road tripping from Georgia to South Carolina to hit two of the most iconic retro toy stores on the East Coast. Today, we're making the trip from Second Chance Toys all the way to Toy Federation. So come along with me and see what awesome pieces of toy history are waiting for us on the trip. Before we even kick off the excursion, we're stopping in at Memories Mercantile's booth over at Big Shanty Antique Mall. They're only about a mile away from Second Chance Toys. They're fully stocked up on vintage. So without further ado, let's hop right in and kick off the hunt. Now, I've seen Memories Mercantile's booth at toy shows like Retro Toy Con, Toy Lanta, Joe Lanta, but it's pretty great to actually stop in and see his, headquarters inside of Big Shanty Antique Mall. So much cool stuff. Starting off clean with this classic 1990 TMNT Uzi playset. Now I still have the base and a few accessories from childhood, but this little bag has all the parts that I'm missing and nothing that I already had. But yeah, man, this is such a cool little display. Got a poly pocket down there and everything. Oh, that's awesome.
That's the spice of life,
Now, my buddy Ben, aka Scarflix, came along with me on the hunt to get some footage, and his buddy Garrett was working at Big Shanty Antique Mall. Now, I didn't know this, but Garrett also has a booth fully loaded with vintage toys, so I had no idea about it, but we had to go check that out, so I'm following him back there to see what all is going on. What's your name?
All right, I'm Garrett. We're here at Big Shanty Antiques where our wife and I have a booth. We're gonna go this way.
Let's check it out.
Yeah.
We're just looking at Memories Mercantile, we're looking at Caleb's stuff, and now we're over here.
Yeah. So yeah, if you're ever in Marietta, check out Memories Mercantile, and we have a booth over here also.
Oh, wow, dude. Wow. I'm glad you pointed this out because I didn't know you had this back here.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're here.
Dude, this has sort of been on my, he's 25 bucks. I think I'm picking, he's missing a foot.
Yeah. Caleb may have the one.
Really? Okay, cool. Thank you, man. Oh, this is a heartbreaker, isn't it? Beautiful Super Soaker Man in pretty decent condition other than, missing his foot and maybe a couple of fingers. Decided I'm gonna wait on this guy. It seems like I've seen him a lot recently and he's always in bad shape. So recently for Christmas, picked him up on card. Had to pick up the little Earthworm Jim figure. You know, I loved the Playmates line when I was a kid. I loved both games on Sega Genesis, played them all the time. So this little guy, he's gonna fit in very nicely right over here in the Earthworm Jim collection. So that wraps up our hunt at Big Shanty Antique Mall. Got a few goodies already, and it's just a mile away from Second Chance Toys. Yo guys, before we move on to the next location, just want to say this is a brand new channel. I greatly appreciate you being here, and if you wouldn't mind, please consider hitting the like button on this video and subscribing to the channel. There's also the brand new hype button that YouTube just introduced. Consider hitting that for me. That way we can kind of spread the word and let everybody know about what we got going on the channel. Without further ado, let's get back to the hunt at Second Chance Toys. This place is so awesome. All the guys working here are just so nice and knowledgeable about retro vintage toys. This will be my second visit to the store, and there's just so much cool stuff to take in.
B-roll of the shop, right? Really clean B-roll. What are these? These are called the Megazords, right?
Yeah, I think that's all the Power Rangers, Megazords, all that
Megazord.
stuff. Yeah. They'll be in the Super Sentai Metal Heroes section. This stuff down here is actually really cool. I'm a big fan of, like, you know, all the Ultraman, all the Super Sentai, the stuff that predated Power Rangers, the stuff that predated Star Wars. Technically, a lot of this stuff is, you know, mid-70s. That's pretty cool.
The first time you came here, were you like, whoa?
Well, I'd watched so many videos of this place. Dude, people take so much video. Spot's just like legendary. They've got so much stuff. So when I came here, I had psyched myself up, like knowing I'm about to see this, I'm about to see that. Maybe they'll have this. Hopefully nobody bought that before I get there. You know what I'm saying?
But when you walked in,
Yeah, I got that feeling like, yeah, I'm here.
this is a nice clean shot of you
I keep
walking
seeing
through
stuff that I really like.
Be like,
I appreciate you doing that.
oh
yeah.
yeah, of course. Like, oh shit, look at all this stuff on display. Right. Dang, man.
Let's see. Let me get that. He's on the top row. He's red right next. Yeah, that guy. I'm gonna grab that one. And how much do you have on these little tiny ones?
All the little dudes.
Yeah, the real, like the mini Z's.
So typically what we have is $5 on these guys across the board and $3 on those.
Okay, cool. I'm probably gonna pick up like just a handful of these. So this little guy right here in the very front, him. This little guy for sure. Let me see. Let me get that. Yeah, that's the one. That's all I need. Just those three. Sweet. Thanks, man. Yeah, out here buying Z-Bots. You already know.
Yeah.
We got Farmer Mikey over here. That's a good one right there for sure. Ooh. Right? That's a good one.
Wow, dude.
They got some good stuff.
What are you talking about? This right here?
I'm talking about that Michelangelo ball. I have the Leonardo from my childhood. Like, I still have that on my shelf from my childhood. That little turtle communication device. I had that as a kid. That is so, I still have a few of the little cards. Like, you see the Casey Jones card?
Yeah.
Still have a few of those. I know I've got like the April O'Neil card, but Warrior Rocksteady, $400.
This will be the shot where you're like, yeah, see, this is the variant that I didn't get.
Yeah.
So I got a close up on the price tag. Check it out. I got a close up of the armor.
Seeing this rare Warrior Rocksteady was pretty insane. Even without the full chrome paint intact, the sculpt is just beautiful. Now I don't have $400 to just drop on a whim today. Yeah, I know. But a while back, I picked up Robot Bebop loose for a great price, and I've been on the hunt for his mechanical counterpart since. So seeing this guy got me curious. I decided to ask if they happened to have a robot rocksteady in the back, and sure enough,
What's that guy called?
Robot Rocksteady. So right now I'm at Second Chance Toys. I'm looking at Robot Rocksteady. I've got Robot Bebop. Look at this guy. Think about putting him in the bag. I think he needs to come home with me.
think, you know.
Yeah, let's take him. Yep, out here, Second Chance Toys getting some Z-Bots and Robot Rocksteady.
Oh, baby.
Oh, you already know, yep.
Wow. Oh, God.
Yeah, pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
He's gonna look really nice next to Robot.
He looks good.
Oh, dude, yeah, the chrome on that looking real nice.
Who doesn't want that guy?
Yeah. It looked like he getting a second chance.
Yeah.
He did.
Of course, the Robot Rocksteady is looking so fresh next to my Robot Bebop. It looks like I'm gonna have to upgrade him now with some accessories so they match. And of course, I'm building an unstoppable army of Z-Bots, so I needed a few of these guys in the bag too. More on that collection at the end of the video. I'm on a road trip back to Virginia today. I'm gonna stop at Toy Federation. Cool. For the first time. I haven't been to their
Awesome.
actual.
Yeah, you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, man. Well, Chance, pleasure to see you, man.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, man. I'll see you next time.
Man. Yes, sir. Safe
All
ride
right.
home.
Appreciate you, dude. Just left Second Chance Toys. We are on the way from Georgia to South Carolina, where I'm gonna stop at Toy Federation for my very first time. It's gonna be pretty cool. Pretty excited. Just got back from Retro Toy Con, what, a month ago? Not even a month, maybe 3 weeks. So, still coming off that, ready to hit Toy Federation in person for the first time. Let's go. And fast forward, little over 2 hours, here we are touching down at Toy Federation for the very first time. Shout out to my buddy Ben for coming along to shoot at the last spot, but he stayed behind in Atlanta, so it's back to first-person perspective, as you can see, for the remainder of the adventure. And of course, we just so happen to see Robotic Rocksteady on card. So it's actually pretty wild to take it all in here. I watched so many of Toy Federation's YouTube videos, their podcast. It feels like I've been in this store before, but I haven't. It is fully packed with so many things that I love and so many things that I totally forgot about. It's a pretty surreal feeling, and I had an absolute blast.
more often.
Yeah, we had guys, a guy had a show in Ohio, and he was
Yeah.
playing earlier. But I'll let you.
Yeah, so let's see. I'm absolutely gonna pick up these two guys.
Okay.
Gonna pick up this guy and this guy.
And you said
That one
Oh,
right
yeah,
there,
so
yes sir.
you
That's the
combine
one. Yep. And then let's see. I'm gonna get that guy, and I think that's the only one.
Successful little trip toy hunting across multiple states. So we've done Georgia, we've done South Carolina, and now I'm headed back home to Virginia. And here we are back at the spot. That was seriously one of the coolest toy hunts I think I've ever been on. It was like sort of similar to being at a toy show. It was like just a whole day dedicated to retro stuff, and it made a 6-hour road trip pass by a lot faster. So let's hop over and see what all I picked up. I have an entire shelf full of vintage Radio Shack and Tomy robots. So these two robots that I got from Toy Federation just fit right into the family. And I can't get over the name Crackbot. That's just too funny. I also picked up this Galaxy Laser Team figure. Where is he? Hold on one second. Let me grab this guy. Hold on. I've had this little tiny one in my collection since I was a kid, but I've never seen them at a 5-inch scale. So this was a bit of an impulse buy, but it was totally worth it. I've held onto this thing for so long. Seeing it that big was pretty cool. And rounding things off with more Z-Bots in my collection. I have a near complete collection of these guys. I've been collecting them since I was a kid. There's really never been a time in my life that I've not been on the hunt for these things. We're gonna do a deep dive into Z-Bots soon. I have a really nice collection. I do some fun little toy photographs of those, so stay tuned for that. I also happen to pick up these two Z-Bot knockoffs. Now, I've known about these forever, but I've never seen them in person, and they are so goofy. I had to cave, I had to pick them up. It is a fun, goofy little knockoff collection. So that wraps up my trip. What an awesome time. I really can't wait to return to all the cool places that I visited today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You know, you could be watching anything right now, but you're here with me, and that means a lot to me, so I greatly appreciate it. I'll see you all in my next video, you guys. Happy hunting.